Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and to another Flames of War event report. This time, the event that I put together, which was Operation Valley Gaming, which then turned into Welsh Nationals. So here is the event. It happened, everyone turned up and on time, and the software I was using to run the event all worked and everything went well and everyone said they enjoyed themselves. So I call that a success. Of course, big thank you to Firestorm Games for being the venue and putting up with me. Battlefront Hobby for also helping us make it Welsh Nationals and send us all the plaques and helping with prize support. And to Frontline Terrain, Alistair at Frontline Terrain for sending down a couple of boxes for prize support as well. So every little helps, and there were some good prizes, and the person who won them was very happy. So what I'll do, basically, we'll go through what happened with me at my event, and we'll see basically the standings at the end and the prizes. If you look at the link in the description, it will take you through to Firestorm Games, the venue for Welsh Nationals. They have great value on all your favourite games such as Bolt Action, Flames War, Team Yankee, and all the classics such as 40k, etc. They also have board games, card games, and all your hobby supplies. So why not check them out? They have excellent customer service and they are fast and reliable. And by clicking and using my link, you'll help support me and the channel. Okay, and here were the prizes on the day. So we did have a prize for Wooden Spoon, which was a pack of new dice, so no irony lost there. Basically, then we had a box of terrain for best table, and then we're on to the awards that also have plaques. So best painted has a plaque and a box of terrain. Most sporting was a pack of Shermans. Third place was a pack of Soviet tank hunters. Second place, the Pacific Buck. And first place was the Metal Volks Grenadier winter box, which looks pretty epic. Obviously dice, everything, all metal, a very good box set and a very good first prize, I think. So those are the prizes. So game one against my friend Jimmy, who I play with probably more than anyone, and we do practice for events since he is my event partner. So we travel, well, we're starting to travel a bit more together now to play in tournaments. So basically, this is his list. British, well, basically Canadians. The worst thing for me is we did have a practice game for this event. He used pretty much this list, and I used my Romanian list, and he beat me. And I think I just about managed to get a 6-3 loss. So confidence for game one wasn't great for me, but we did agree that whomever won would buy the other one a beer. This wording was looked up later when the result happened. But there we go. So Jimmy has had a few practices now with the Canadians, or at least one anyway. But yes, we'll see the video and we'll find out what happens. Game one against my friend Jimmy. Good news, everyone has turned up, so it's looking good. So the mission is rescue, one of the new missions. I'm defending, Jimmy's attacking at night. So we'll find out what happens. Alright, game's over. I repelled the attack, 8-1 to the Romanians. These guys, two got back in. I only lost the Panzer IVs somehow. Jimmy did a valiant effort, many assaults. Yeah, many assaults. But unfortunately, Jimmy not close enough to get it. But it was a good game, and these did nothing. Absolutely came in once, and potentially. Yeah, they would have come in this turn, but it wouldn't have mattered. I'll kill you, UCs. But yeah, there we go. So that is done. Game two against Alid, someone who said he's a bit green with the rules, but I'm doubting that since he managed to get an 8-1 victory in his first game. Basically, we played a defend mission. I can't go into too much detail, but we will use an experimental mission pack. And these defend missions are very tricky. they require a bit of practice and definitely having a look in detail of how the mission is set up. Something I have done to a great deal. Alid, unfortunately, didn't even look at the mission, which, like myself, probably a year ago, I didn't bother to look at it because it is a bit confusing. So I gave Alid a few minutes just to kind of digest what was going on. But to be honest, though, the only way to really learn it is to play it. So that is the prelude to the game. But I know this mission requires some very ballsy infantry assaults. Now, normally, I can back myself because normally I take more elite units. Now, the Romanians are pretty good infantry for what they are, but they're not British para level good. Let's say that much. So, again, as I said with Jimmy's one, we'll have a little look at the video and see what happens. Okay, so game 2 against Alid and his British Paras in Night Patrol, one of the new defend missions. I'm not overly confident, these Paras are pretty good, so we'll see how it goes. So we've actually already tied it up, but the game's over. It's very quick and bloody. My guys went over there, did really badly, but luckily the paratroopers stayed put there. And my pioneer platoon came from here, pushed up there, pushed the paras back, and unfortunately the one survivor of the paras didn't rally, and there was nothing here to come back and take the objective. But Andy fired everything he had and whittled me down. I lost. Oh no, I did actually lose a unit. I lost my HQ. So yeah, lost my HQ, but managed to scrape an 8-1. Game 3 and a game against my good friend Rex, now a very, very good Flames of War player, very seasoned and knows the ins and outs, apart from that crocodiles can't actually go into assault. But I knew this was going to be a tough game. I picked defend with my Romanians and he picked maneuver. Now basically bagged him a mission that involved no minefields, so I didn't have that to hide behind. We also had a mission where the objective is flush with my deployment zone. So normally I like to have a bit of a buffer with my infantry pushing beyond the objective. So that means if I get pushed back, I'm still on the objective, and maybe push back again, I'm still on the objective. With this mission, I couldn't do that. So already it was a bit difficult. I thought maybe I might be able to push up a turn and then dig in, but Rex managed to push his Stuarts up very quickly to stop that in his tracks. I think I did miss a little bit at the beginning of the battle, but we get back into it because at this point we're very excited and we're eager to get game 3 done and day 1 done. Yeah, 5s. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start filming. So we are turn 1. Rex is just about smashing me with a salvo template. We are playing outflanked. And you missed me, so there is a Shrek under there though. No. So salvo second attempt missed everything, so that's great. But so far I'm being a bit hemmed in. There's smoke in my face and I don't like it, and like Rex has got 1,000 templates coming at me. So I'm trying to get 3 points here, guys, so we'll find out. Last game, 7-2 to Rex. I describe it as flames. Lots of flames.
Definitely.
Lots and lots of flames. So day 1 done, 3 games done, and as you can see, Rex is securing a very good lead. Nipping at his heels is myself, and then we got the Welsh ETC captain Alex Jones with 16, Ollie Banks and his Sturm Tiger in 5th, and then Doug and Andrew tied for points there. So not looking too bad there. Units lost, Rex King only losing 3 and Alid only losing 3, and leading the pack with 15 losses between them in units. Both Chris's. So we go on to day 2. Okay, so before it all gets messed up again, these are some of the tables. So this was set up by myself. This was set up by Firestorm Games. See, still taking battle damage. Rex and Shirley's tables. And then these are set up
by Aled. Very nice tables. And of course, the best one will get a prize.
Game 4, and Easy Company come out of the box to go against Ollie and his reconnaissance camp grouper, and most importantly, the Sturm Tiger. Now, I did have a practice game against him, and the Sturm Tiger was horrendous. I think in 2 separate turns, he pretty much shredded first and second power platoon to the point I was actually thinking about putting one of my platoons in ambush, but the table didn't give me quite the area where I would like to put them, so I put my anti-tank guns in ambush. The mission was escape, but in this pack the attacker goes first. It does mean I'm coming from behind, but will this help me? Because it means my reserves are coming on the other side of the table, and as you will see from our startup video, the 88s are in a very good blocking position, and no infantry coming in from reserve means tanks have to deal with them. And the problem is when I picked my deployment zone, I actually thought I was playing with my Romanians until I picked my box up. Completely forgot I had a second army with me, but but in the end it wasn't too bad, so we'll find out what happens.
Okay, so the mission is escape against Ollie and a Sturm Tiger. He's got 88s ready for my stuff coming in. We've got Winters, the Americans' first run out. So we've got second platoon holding this objective, mortars. Then we've got first platoon, Winters by here, and then anti-tank guns in ambush who are not really going to do much, really, to be honest. But I get an ambush and I wasn't sure what to do. So there we go. So off we go. We'll find out what happens. Right, so palpitating, really difficult. But it's a 6-3 to me. Was it you actually got one assault in?
Yeah, it wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't enough. These second platoon, I think, MVP by far. But thank you again, Ollie, for, as always, a very close run Game of Thrones all.
Okay, so here's some of the armies on parade. So this is Ollie's list. Very good paint in there, and I do like that he's put the tufts on the tank. Something I was thinking about doing, but I feel once you've done it, that's it. Then you can't go back. But I think they look pretty good. This is Alid and his paratroopers. Again, very good tuft work, and obviously nice old school style modelling with the tanks on the bases. Obviously you can't see great detail, but I think the non-engineers had like supply crates and stuff on their bases. This is Rex's Horde, another bunch of very well painted Germans there. At this point, when I was looking around, I was finding it very difficult to find who I would vote for best painted. We did have it as the players voting, because I wasn't going to pick between any of these ones. I did pick someone myself, but I didn't want to pick anyone to actually be the overall winner myself, because as you can see, they're very good jobs here. This is Allied's secondary army. I think it's Beach Grenadiers. There's some Tiger Ones again, some lovely yellow flowers. Now, I'm myself using yellow flowers coming up for early war. It does give a nice little contrast with the camo schemes. Again, sorry I didn't get any much detail, but I wanted to capture the whole army. This is the one I actually voted for because the snow camo was great, and it is difficult to get snow bases right, so that's where I got it. But the Tiger 2s he had the P dot camo on it, and I thought it looked excellent. And this is Chris Walker's army. This is Doug's German 9th SS list with Brigade Panthers. Again, very nice models there. And this is Chris Evans, Hungarian, absolutely loving the camo scheme with the Panthers. And he had the urban bases for his infantry, which looked pretty nice. And overall, the infantry and guns all looked absolutely well painted as well. As I said, tough competition for best painted. And game 5 against a list perfect for dealing with defensive lists and lists that don't have a lot of really high anti-tank. And that's a breaching group. And he's also got aircraft as well. And not only that, he's managed to get 6 crocodiles in his list. So here we go. Game 5 against Alex Jones, the Welsh ETC captain.
Game 5, Killing Ground against someone, not someone I didn't want to play, but the list I didn't want to play.
Oh.
I always like playing Alex, but every time I play Alex, he has a breaching group. So there we go.
Terrible.
Yeah. So I've put a, well, there we go. But like he is going to be coming this way, as you can tell, and he's also got typhoons, 6 crocodiles, disgusting Alex. Anyway, best of luck, Skipper.
Fantastic.
So we'll come back and see all my models on fire.
Do you want to do the Typhoon first?
I go on.
No.
The game's done. Flamed to death. A very, very poor rolling early on for me. And to be honest, to the point where I was lucky to get 3 points. Really lucky.
Only managed to kill Archer's last turn.
Right at the end, yeah. But no, I just got flamed, I got bombed. A whole 10 men platoon just got cooked. And never rallied.
Never.
In 4 turns.
Yeah.
I know. These guys, just a bit too slow coming, but it was an AVRE.
Yeah, that's why I just threw it that way. I was like, roadblock.
Yeah, I was thinking of what I was going to do is that first turn, move them there and dig in. And if I'd done that, they might have been a bit over quicker.
Yeah.
But who knows these things, do you?
Yeah.
They probably would have pinned and never rallied, like the other platoon.
And a dramatic end of just these guys running in, just getting flamethrowered and pushed back.
I'd already got the 3 points to that point, and no one was contesting, so... And even if I put the one guy there, he wasn't going to be there much longer.
No, it would have been a case that I would have just gone here with these, killed as much of them as possible, flamethrowered, 75, he was gone.
Yeah, and that's it. But I'm happy with the result, because we got Welsh Nationals back.
Woo!
Hey everyone, for turning up. Welsh Nationals, we haven't had one for a while for Flames of War anyway. Sean obviously busy doing Team Yankee and obviously doing them well. I know you all go to his events.
Yep.
Thanks obviously to Battlefront for sending the plaques, helping with prize support, Firestorm for hosting us and putting up with all my emails, and obviously all you lot for turning up. Because without you, we're on a bad event. And hopefully next year we'll do it again, or that Mid-War Pacific thing I mentioned at the end of the year. So, obviously the thing we're all here for is the prizing. So, not everyone will get plaques. But what we'll do, we'll start with the ones without plaques and then go up to third, second, or first and all that. But obviously someone has to finish last. There's always one. We do get happy new dice. Job. Because they need them. And have pens. Then we have best tables. So out of 6 tables, 5 of them were done by players. So Shirley, Rex, Alid, and myself, I did one, just chucked them together. Best table was Alid, for table number 2. Got some watering to help you out.
Very nice.
Must be on next year's time.
Best painted then, let's have it back. Basically, pretty good spread of painting really on people voting and stuff, and to be honest, it was quite hard to pick when I chose, but Alid again.
Oh, my life is complete.
Look at the camera. Best painted, and you will see their motoring.
It's definitely on next year's table now.
Now you need 2 tables, one for each.
Oh dear.
Most sporting, and as a player, I find really I enjoy playing them, and I always find it a hard game, but it's still enjoyable playing them. And that's Ollie. You got me scoring.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'm pretty sure I did all the scores right.
Oh, that's a friend ring. Oh my God.
And actually, fourth place who doesn't get anything is Ollie. So yeah, you. I did all the computer stuff, so this could answer all.
There we go then. Yeah.
Just put yourself down on the stage.
Third place is the Welsh ETC captain, which is Alex Jones. Second place is myself, somehow. So we'll have the Welsh captain presenting.
This is not rigged, it wasn't planned. There you go.
Who knew adding an extra point here and there? And I think you can probably guess who is best. First is Rex. And that's it, you can all escape now. So I'll post the final.
Thanks.
Thank you. We've had a lovely time.
Oh, obviously,
It's great coming down to Wales. Come back next year.
but also that's the main thing. If you all have fun, I think we're all winners, really, aren't we? So
Thank you, Rob.
yeah, and I'll put final scores and standings, and I'll dip into statistics as well. So we'll try.
Okay, so final standings, as you can see, Rex King finished first, as you can see from the original video. I managed to get second. Obviously, a couple of those losses, I did play for points a little bit in the end, which obviously sometimes does come in handy. And then just managed to pip Alex by playing that style of game, followed by Ollie, and then Alid, as you can see, Alid and Doug and Chris all with 21, but obviously the tiebreak being units lost. Ken, unfortunately, scoring 6 points. Luckily, he did one of his games wasn't an 8-1 loss, but he didn't lose the most units over the weekend. That accolade belongs to Andrew with 21, but a very special mention to Alid Roberts, who somehow, over 5 games, lost 4. I know for a fact in one of his games he lost 2 units, so let's let that sink in. In 2 of his games he didn't lose a single unit. Now one of them was against me because one of those night missions went to turn 3 and he didn't lose anything. Very close there, but he just managed to pass the last stand. But there we have it. So that is Welsh Nationals 2025 done. I want to do another one. When? Obviously next year. Thinking more October, maybe November time. Few feedback on that, seems people are pretty happy with that. Again, 100 points late war. I'll tinker around with the rule set, maybe have some unit caps to stop some of these spams, and eventually if Welsh Nationals becomes a bit more of a regular thing, I'll start tying the period in with what the ETC is running, so it's obviously easier to practice around the year. I'm also thinking of running a one-day event more for local players. This will be a one-day team campaign event for Pacific, so it's actually just going to be 50 points, no tank formations, maximum armor value of 3, 4x4 tables, and basically the 3 missions are set, and basically you win the round based on your overall team score. So something for local players to keep an eye out for, and give me an incentive to paint up my Pacific stuff rather quickly. And that's that. So thanks for watching, and again, thanks to everyone who turned up. We wouldn't have been able to do it without you. Special mention to Rex, Shirley, and Alid, who set up those lovely tables, and obviously Rex and Shirley for making the effort to come over, and obviously having you two there made it a little extra special, and obviously your experience probably you were able to pass on to some of the other players. So until next time, keep an eye out for tickets for Welsh Nationals 2026.